everyone who's watching. This is Ursula. We are starting the Saturday raffle live in a few minutes. Saskia will be here shortly. I'm just waiting for her, so just bear with me. We're also live on Facebook at the moment. We will be announcing all of the winners that for this week's raffle. Here are the items that are being raffled off this week. Salt pepper shaker, the $250 Amazon gift card, natural cabbie, little fleece, some pins. We got some pins, guys. Saskia will be out very shortly, and she will be doing this live with you very soon. She's just getting ready with a few things. I just want to make sure to let you guys know that we will be live. And after we announce all the raffle winners, Saskia will be available for some live Q&A. So stick around for that. And get some of your questions answered today. So just bear with us for a few minutes. Yeah, we're on Facebook. Is showing some other piggies on that side, and I have Buddha Boy camera here. Oh, happy birthday to your piggies, Ruby. This is Adriano. Some of you guys may remember Adriano. And that's Petey. They're long-term residents here. They've been here for a while. Trisket, Casanova. Hello, Trisket. This is Lana. So these piggies are sanctuary piggies. These girls are not necessarily available. These are sanctuary girls. That's Lana in there. This is our little cashew / sapphire. And this is Fire. Most of you guys know Fire already. Down here we have Freud and Sigmund. They are, Sigmund is currently undergoing treatment, so he is not available. This is Corporal. He has his buddy Ford in here. They're also undergoing treatment right now. We actually don't have that many piggies, to be honest with you, Ruby. We are actually we have not that many right now. This is Chauncey and Chandler. These boys are available for adoption. They're probably more like a year and a half old. They're bonded. It's a bonded pair of males. We do not have very many bonded pairs of males. This is, these are some of our females. These are also not currently available. EP. No, I'm not related to Saskia. We're work buddies, I guess. I was a volunteer here for a little bit, and then I have just stuck around for quite some time. I love all these piggies so much. This is Gatita. They have small cases of ringworm right now, so currently we're treating them for ringworm. So they're in that cage right there. This is our nursery. I know most of you guys know our nursery. Our nursery right now is actually empty. We have no babies right now because we're not taking any piggies in right now. Pretty much, Abby. Yeah, I'm kind of here all the time. Oh, thank you. So this is Gretel. She's one of our Simi Valley mamas. She's really, really skittish. So we're trying to work with her before we make her available for adoption. And hopefully she won't be so scared. Her baby's somewhere in here. Oh, there's her baby. The hardest thing about owning a guinea pig, I would have to say the hardest thing is making sure that you know, you're keeping them clean all the time. They need a lot of care. What is the best bedding for guinea pigs? It all depends. Oh, somebody's here now. The lady of the hour has shown up.
Hello.
We're still preparing.
We're still
preparing. We're still cutting them. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been amazing. We have sold so many tickets this time around that we haven't been able to finish cutting up. Here's Saskia cutting up some tickets. Here's Julia frantically writing everybody's ticket down.
trying to make sure everyone gets their ticket.
So why don't you explain how this works?
So the way it works is we have, Julia, can I borrow this? So we have like multiple lists of everybody's names. Multiple lists. And so many names of everybody that buys a ticket. And what we do is we assign everybody a number or a letter. And if you bought 50 tickets, for example, there will be 50 of those same letters. And we will cut each and every single one of them and put them in a bowl where we will draw your name. PETA, you can buy a ticket. You can buy a ticket through our website. We have on our website a place where you can purchase our tickets through our store. The deadline is over for this week's raffle, but after this one, we will be starting. Hand it over.
All right, I'm here. What have I got? I got YouTube.
So you have YouTube,
You got Facebook?
and I have.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So, hey, you gangsters. What do you want?
Krista says there's
Okay,
a
you
huge noise in the
want?
background.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That is because of the swamp cooler, because it is, there's a heat wave going on in California right now, or at least in Los Angeles. That is why there is all this noise, because these things are noisy. So I guess if you talk real close to the camera, then perhaps it's better. Is the sound okay, guys? Because we can't turn this off, and it's too hot to go be outside right now. We're going to be drawing first, and then after that, we're going to announce the new prices for next week's raffle, and then we're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to do the Q&A on which one?
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do the Q&A on YouTube after the drawing. So these are the amazing stuff for this week, and then we're going to announce the stuff for next week. But, you know, we're running behind. I'm so sorry. We're running behind, and we're just frantically doing the last tickets right now so that we can do the drawing for everything. And yeah, it's been amazing. We really have had such a wonderful response, guys. It was just amazing. And we are sharing with Metropolitan Guinea Pig Rescue for the upcoming drawing. But for this one this week, we are going to be donating some of the proceeds to the Guinea Pig Sanctuary in Massachusetts. That's the lady who had a tragedy happen where she had all the guinea pigs at her home. Her home burned down. So a lot of the guinea pigs passed away, but the most tragic thing ever is that her 7-year-old grandson also passed away in the fire, which, anyway, she's the one that we're supporting this week, okay, and her rescue. So it's not just all about us, it's about everyone coming together and helping everybody out. So we are spreading and sharing the love like it should be everywhere in the world, really. So
Should we mention that somebody's missing here?
oh yeah, as you can see, someone is missing here. We are missing Podrick, and these are my babies, right? Casanova, Trisket, Bamba, my boys. These are the Buddha boys. And Podrick is missing because he's at the vet right now. He's at the vet. because he started losing weight, like a lot of weight. Within like 6 weeks, he must have lost 200 grams or so. And there's no sign outward that anything is wrong. He eats well. Everything is fine. He's a happy guy. Eyes are bright. But I know something is really, really wrong. So he's at the vet right now doing a blood work and going to figure out what's wrong with him. Could be a thyroid issue, but he doesn't show the typical signs of a thyroid issue. So we're not sure. Not sure. It's very scary, but that's why he's at the vet, and Brian is helping me with taking him there because I had to be here and do this.
Samantha, this is Casanova. Unfortunately, Casanova is Saskia's pig. He is not available for adoption. A lot of people want to know.
Oh, wow. We just got $100 donation. That is so amazing.
Becca, yes, we are live.
Thank you so much. Oh, my gosh. Right, and you were so welcome with all the advice because, I realized at a certain point that I actually have so much to give because I've gained all this knowledge, and I really, really, really want to improve the lives of these little guys by spreading all the knowledge I have, and people can just take what they want from it. And hopefully that will in turn improve the lives of the guinea pigs, but also their pleasure in living with guinea pigs as well. If you understand them better, I think that will improve everything as well. They cannot hear me very well, huh? Should I hold both?
If you stand on that side, they hear less.
So he's still busy cutting the tickets. Let's have a look at Sapphire. Hi, little one. And where's Fire? I know everyone knows who Fire is, right? Hi, Fire. Are you going to come out and say hi? Oh, thank you. How do I pronounce it? Deno Van W. I'm a Van W originally because I'm Dutch. And my name is Van der Waarde. Hi, Fire. Hi, sweetheart. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Come on, let's see you. Let's see you. No? You're not coming out till I got some goods? Yeah, I know. I know you. I know what you want. Oh, Isabella, thank you so much. Thank you. So we are going to hopefully do the drawing soon, and then we're going to announce the prices for next raffle, and then I'm going to do a Q&A for everyone.
Crispy, do you want your cookie?
Cookie, yeah. See, they got to get kisses before they get their cookies. Just feels weird not having Podrick there right now. This is our nursery, which is pretty empty.
Almost there, guys.
Oh my goodness, Gigi, that is just so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. That's amazing, really. Here, guys, I always like your houses like this. I'm always rearranging, and then Ursula comes, and then she puts them differently the way she wants them. Fort and Coppola, hi, buddy. Hi. So they're still busy doing the getting all the tickets ready. Yeah. Is this Freud and Sigmund? Hi, boys. One of them has a mammary gland tumor that needs to get removed, unfortunately. And let me show you how hot it is outside. I mean, you're gonna die. So, it's like 90 or something. But inside right now, it is a nice 79 because we know exactly how warm it is in here. So we don't go over 81. 82 might be the most we'll go. But we don't ever go over that because we have these These babies, and these are the small ones. We have one that is enormous, like a huge giant one that we can also use. So the pigs never ever overheat here. Hi Kramer, hi Pax. Hi Pax. Pax is the one who was with his buddy Jax. I don't know if you remember. He had a little friend who, yeah, he passed away. We thought he was doing good. He was the one who was in the, he had like a really bad upper respiratory. And he looked just like him because they were brothers. Hi, baby. And then here, they've become our sanctuary boys. Are you underneath here? Dude, it's a little warm, don't you think? Let's see, are you seriously underneath here? Yes! Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi. Right, then again, you are a skinny pig. Hi, sweetheart. This is Adriano and Petey. Hi. Hi, little guys. It's so funny how they love hiding under stuff. Emma, you're having problems with your girls. Okay, so you need to just keep them together for longer. It sounds like you pull them maybe too fast, separate them too fast. Girls can become really mean girls. They can become really bad to, you know, with each other. And it can take a little while. It can take a while until, oh wow, you guys done it. Yay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're ready to do the drawing. It's time. Yay.
All the lists have been checked off.
All right.
We got a bigger bowl for you guys. The tiny pieces of paper,
How
but
do I
there's a lot of
switch it?
colors.
All right. Oh, here.
Yep.
Hi. Hi, everyone. It's just a weird lighting. See, it looks.
Yeah, maybe we can put it up here for right now.
If I do this, the lighting is so weird. It's like all
It's this. It's that
glare from that thing.
It is.
Can we turn it off?
You can't, but you have to stand on that side to get the light from over there.
It's better, but it's also very loud. Very loud. Okay. Well, let's get the tickets.
Mounted.
The tickets are not gonna blow away because we're right here.
You might want to move the table over there.
That's what I was saying.
Move the table over there. Just move the table over there, away from the swamp pool. Oh.
Now you can take it over, Gabe, so you can see.
I'll slip it.
That's better. I'm sorry, guys. It's just always such a drama with us to get it all right. Okay, tickets are here.
Yes, Sarah, your
And
names
last
are on the
week's extra
papers.
ticket winners have their extra tickets have been put in.
Yeah, you want a ticket last week? It's in here for sure. So don't worry about that. Everyone, absolutely everyone is in here.
Standing in front of these fans, they might not be able to hear a thing you're saying.
Well, then
You guys
Move
want
this
to
table
come
over
over
there.
there?
Come over there. Move that little table too. Okay, we're gonna move the table, guys, because that way
You can move the table over there by
you
one
can hear. But look at the tickets. Wow,
Gabe. You guys don't already know.
that's a lot of tickets. It's just amazing. Hi, A&A.
Look at all the tickets, guys.
That's a lot of tickets.
It's a lot of
Thank
tickets.
you, Julia.
Oh, it's huge.
She's
You're
been-
welcome. My arm is numb.
She's been working.
I took it
on
home last
doing
night,
this.
guys. We
Yeah,
worked
she
on it
was
last
doing
night, too.
homework.
A couple of you bought 100 tickets each.
Oh my
And you get
gosh.
my money.
I know.
So, here we
You
are.
guys hear it very well over here.
I need the list of transactional items also so that I know for sure that we're gonna not forget anything. Thank you. Where's the pair? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's start with the purple jewelry set. You want to come here, Dave, and show? This is the purple jewelry set. And I'm gonna pull it, and Julia's gonna tell me who it is. So, okay, it is.
This is for the purple jewelry set.
Oh.
Oh. Triple O.
La Maria Patterson.
La Maria
Patterson.
La Maria Pedersen.
La Maria Patterson,
All right.
winner of the jewelry set.
I'm gonna mark it.
I love this set. It's beautiful. It's just my color. Okay, then we have the French Bulldog. How cute is that thing? I just love it so much. Who doesn't love Frenchies? Is that better?
I think it's better.
Yeah, it's
Natural
nice.
light.
Okay, Frenchie. Who's gonna get the Frenchie? Woohoo, let's see. Why?
Why?
Why not?
That is going to be Annalise Crown.
Annalise Crown?
Yes.
Annalise.
Crown or brown?
Crown.
Annalise Crown was the French Bulldog. And
What do you want, Fire? What do you want to win? What does Fire want to win?
she wants to win some
You want it?
unlimited supply
I know
of
what she wants to win. She wants to win the Natural KV goodie set. So let's do that one. Natural KV goodie set. And the naturalkv.com, guys, it's a wonderful place.
And then,
No, it really
Saskia
is.
will
Check
contact
it out.
all of the winners after this.
Check it out, naturalkv.com, because they got just, it's all natural. He makes it all himself. It's just, I love it. I'm a big fan. I love healthy food for your piggies, and that's definitely healthy food for your piggies. Lovely snacks. Okay, this one here
So we are
is for the Natural KV.
raffling off the natural cat.
06.
Cookies. 06.
Who is it? Who is it?
Brett Daniels.
Red?
Brett.
Brett.
Brett as in eBay.
Brett Daniels. I see that
Brett.
quadrant just came back. Okay, Brett Daniels. Awesome. Congratulations.
Brett Daniel.
And he won the National KV.
The Natural KV. Yep. And then now we're doing the salt and pepper shaker set.
Salt and
How
pepper
cute is
shaker
that?
set.
No home is complete without a guinea pig salt and pepper shaker set.
I have one.
Yeah, I have two. I have a nice collection.
I
There's
love
so little guinea pig stuff out there to collect if you like guinea pigs, you know. Bunnies, so much. Okay, here we go. This one. Taking this one. Which is R8.
R8.
R8. Who is R8? Michaela Lee.
Michaela Lee.
Congratulations, Michaela. Michaela Lee was the salt pepper shaker.
Spoiled Rotten Piggies at Etsy. This is Alana. She's a volunteer, and she has a little shop, and she makes the most amazing, cool stuff. And this is her rainbow pig that she makes. So we're raffling off the rainbow pig today. Let's pick a ticket for the rainbow pig. Okay, I pick this one. Why?
Neither why.
Annalise
Why?
Crown again.
Annalise, wow. Annalise, you're rocking it. Okay, let's do the tin sign. This is beautiful. I love it. We should have it. Actually, I should put one up here. I have one in the house, but I should put one here as well. And let's do the tin sign. W8 or 8M. Wait, you're gonna have to double check this for me.
That is a W8.
W8. Okay.
And that is going to be Angela Morales.
Angela Morales.
Angela Morales.
That might have been that extra ticket she got today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Guinea pigs.
So let's do the 10 extra tickets, actually.
She just got the sign.
So let's do the 10 extra tickets.
Now we're
I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with the 5, okay? So J6, you can come a little closer so we can hear you as well. J6, heart 16, heart 4. No, heart H. Wait. M.
Well, J6 is going to be Stacy Merchant.
Stacy Merchant.
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 Okay, I get it. Just being
So
fancy.
Stacy, Marshawn,
Yeah,
one ticket
one ticket.
for next week's raffle.
I'm gonna pull the other 5 while she
And
figures
then the
out
heart
who's who.
is going to be which speakers?
The heart 11.
Heart H. It's going to oh, there it is. Stephanie Bird is going to get another extra ticket.
Stephanie.
And then
And it takes it a while to look it up.
there's
Sorry,
a lot
guys.
of you guys, so give me a minute here. Sorry.
So we have to. Takes a little while to look it
One,
up.
the next ticket.
So let's pull the next ticket, which will be for. Oh. You did that. You did that. You're a troublemaker, Fire. You did that. You totally did that.
Sign to say beware.
So we'll be.
What do you guys do?
I will announce the extra tickets. Don't worry, guys.
Okay, we'll announce the extra tickets in a minute. Let's do the flea set. Linda from the Guinea Pig Slave runs an Etsy shop. She also has a rescue in Arkansas, right?
Yes.
Yes. And this is beautiful. It's green and orange. It's just gorgeous. I just don't have a photo to show you with color, unfortunately. So let's do this one. Okay, whoever's G4.
G4 wins the seats. Is going to be Michael Lansu.
Michael, congratulations. And then what do we have left? We have the gift card left.
Yep. Oh, and
So Michael.
Oh, the house. Yes, we have the. Let's do the house
have
first.
the
The Periwinkle
Periwinkle
Space
Space
House. Now, I designed these space houses. Me and Gabe, actually, who is behind the camera. And they're perfect. They're just like made for guinea pigs. Yeah, that's a dirty one. It's a little dusty, but that's, what they look like in the cage. Yeah, you're going to get a nice new one, of course. So we got the logo on the side. It is definitely guinea pig approved because they love it. They love jumping on it.
as you can see, they love it.
Yeah.
All of our pigs are in.
They all love their space houses. Yeah, and it's for sale on Amazon. Actually, also through our website. You can go to the store and you can see it there, but you can also go to Amazon and just look up Space House, Guinea Pig Space House, and it'll be there.
So who's gonna be the lucky winner?
Oh, I didn't draw yet, right? I didn't yet.
No.
This one was for the
That was for the piggy, yeah.
piggy. Okay, so Heart E.
Heart E
Heart
for the Space House is going to be Haley Rafter. Another extra ticket winner.
Oh my gosh! See, win an extra ticket. You're gonna get
Haley Rafter.
get it.
Purple or Periwinkle Space House.
Periwinkle Space House. And then we have the big one, which is
the big
the
ticket
gift card.
Really
$250
stir it up.
gift card. Really stir it up.
$250 Amazon gift card.
All right.
Who's gonna be the winner?
This one. H7.
H7. Let's see who's going to be the big winner. That is going to be Jennifer Donnelly.
Jennifer. Woohoo!
How many tickets did Jennifer buy?
All right.
Jennifer Donnelly only bought one ticket.
Wow. See, she bought one ticket and she
Yeah.
won. That's great.
That's very lucky.
Oh, very
Jennifer
lucky.
Donnelly.
That is very lucky.
$50 gift card.
Wow, that's great. So how about I'm gonna do a little Q&A while we set up for next
I'm going
week.
to write out the next extra winner and then I'll announce them.
Okay. So we need to now take both the cameras and I'll just do Q&A for both.
We're gonna do Q&A for.
Oh, but we're announcing the other.
We are gonna announce the
But-
next week's raffle.
Okay, so yes. So you want to
So
keep with
I
that
will-
or ask people to move over to YouTube?
I think we should ask everyone to move over to YouTube
Okay.
now.
Okay.
And you are posting on the website the next week's raffle. And
It's
we're-
already done. Yes.
And yeah, so it's
Yeah.
all over our social media. What is available for next week? We're just gonna show
It's
you.
already on the website. We're just going to show you what it is. Yeah.
Right. So if you want to continue watching, if you're listening on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. we are going to be ending the stream on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay? So thank you guys for tuning in.
Come on over.
And come on over
to the other side.
to YouTube, okay? All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, so now you are all mine. Let me switch it over. Thank you, Gabriel. Here is
You're
Gabriel.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Here I am. All right. I'm going to stand in my usual Q&A place. It's, wow, it's 12:30 where you are, huh? In the morning. Yeah, congratulations to all the winners, guys. Yes, okay, let's see. If I gotta set this up somehow, and also so you can hear me, I have this fancy little thing here that I'm gonna try and set up so that without breaking everything else. Okay, stay there. We don't have any babies right now. Can you believe it?
We've been cleaned out, guys.
We have no babies right now. So what I figured what was going to happen with the pandemic is that we're going to be inundated with surrender requests. And actually we haven't, which is, okay, I'm messing up here, aren't I? Oh my goodness. And we haven't, which is quite amazing because I wasn't expecting that. Oh, yes. How do I get this thing to stand still? Earth. This is the boring part where I'm struggling.
Sorry, guys. I'm fixing that real quick. Hold on.
Yes, go to website for tickets. All the new stuff is
And
up.
I have the extra ticket winners ready now.
Oh, you have the names of the extra ticket winners? Yeah, we didn't
Yes.
actually forgot to announce those on Facebook. Okay, go for it.
Okay, everyone, the extra ticket winners for next week's raffle are going to be Stacy Merchand, Jennifer Van Beek, Stephanie Bird, Marjorie Meadow, Nicole Hatchell, Small Axe Big Change, Elizabeth Ast, Raymond Becker, Stefan Cervec, and Candy Berkheimer.
Well, that's the square. Can we cut off? It's yours.
That was for the extra.
Oh, well, it was, yeah. I mean, it's up to you if you want. It's only $7.
Saskia will be right back.
Yeah, that's.
She's right here, guys. Don't worry, she's here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So now I gotta go down for you all to see me.
Wanna sit in your
So
chair?
the light is
You
just
can sit in the
horrible here, but maybe I'll just take you all over there. Maybe the light's better. A little bit better. Okay,
How's he doing?
let's hear some questions. More? All right, questions. Come on, guys. I'm ready. And yeah, tickets are now available for next week's drawing on the.
And I'll start
on the
writing them
website.
sooner.
Yeah, right. I think the difference was because I did a mail out as well. I sent a mailer to people with the information about the raffle. A lot of people didn't know, and we have quite a large mailing list, and it's just terrible. I don't make use of it, right? I don't use the email. It's just we have so little time, that's why. How do I cut my guinea pig nails when they have black ones? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to right there where the nail curves, right, which would be right here, that is where you can cut off. So that's a great measure if you are working with dark nails. So instead of just figuring out this much or that much, you can just see right there where that curve is. That's where you can cut. What do you do to help your piggy's hair grow back? Depends. How do they lose it? Someone has got bringing some snacks out. It's so warm here. Usually, whatever the hair loss is because of like a parasite or something, it grows back by itself. Fungus, it can take sometimes. It can take about 6 weeks sometimes before before it goes back. So. If it's due to hormonal hair loss, then that's a whole different story, because unless you fix the hormone imbalance, they're not going to grow the hair back. One of your guinea pigs isn't eating, what should I do? Well, that is actually a great one for a video, Ursula. My guinea pig's not eating, what do I do? There are so many reasons why a guinea pig is not eating, and there's just unbelievable amount of reasons why. But the obvious one would be the teeth. So you want to go and have a vet look at the teeth. And it's not just the front. You want them to look at the molars in the back, which is not easy to do. So the best way to do that is actually by, a special tool and light and shine it, and then they can really see the top and the bottom of the molars. That's not easy. And it's not something, unless you have the tools, you can really do at home. So that requires a veterinarian, and then you want to also make sure, because if your vet's not that familiar with guinea pigs, to ask specifically, please can you check the back molars and not just the front teeth, because the front teeth are likely to look just fine, but it's the back molars that have a problem. So whenever a guinea pig's not eating, what you want to do while you're trying to figure out what it is, you want to syringe feed your guinea pig. They have to eat constantly, because if you don't, then it's going to be, a very fast way, it's going to go down, downhill real fast. So you want to syringe feed. I have a video on syringe feeding, also on how to make your own syringe food. So that will definitely help with, figuring out if you don't have no access to buy it, you can make it yourself as well. So that's the first thing. But there's so many things. And then there's another thing I want to mention as well, is that dental disease is often acquired, meaning there is another reason why they have the teeth issue that is actually causing the teeth issue. So it's not often as simple as, oh, the teeth just overgrew, because the teeth are not supposed to overgrow. So there is another reason that made that happen. So unless you get to the bottom of that reason, as to why the teeth started to overgrow, it's gonna happen again and again. So that's a tough one, That's one of the sad things about the piggies. Once they get that, the teeth issues too, stop eating. You gotta figure out a lot of investigating as to why that's happening. Okay, let me see. Your guinea pig pees almost constantly. Should I be concerned? You should be concerned if it's a girl, you should be concerned that it's wet underneath the guinea pig there in that area, because if it is wet and then they kind of pee a lot, or they start to dribble urine, it's often because there are kidney stones, and sometimes because it's a urinary tract infection. So but if it looks completely nice and clean down there, then I wouldn't worry too much, because some guinea pigs just drink and pee a lot. Do dental problems happen to all guinea pigs? No, not all of them. No, thank goodness. How much hay does a healthy guinea pig eat in a day? Well, that's a good question. I mean, we give about, a good handful per guinea pig twice a day. Yeah, Ursula will bring out some hay to show you. Should I risk putting your guinea pig on her to get her teeth trimmed because she won't take treats, but she eats normally? If she eats normally, but she doesn't take treats, then don't worry about it. Okay.
This is about how much we give.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. And at nighttime, because they go a little bit longer, we might do a little bit more than this.
Yeah. And then we expect them to eat at least 2/3 of that.
They should finish all of this.
They should, but we expect them to do at least 2/3. We speaking. That's funny. Guinea pig household, you started a YouTube channel of your own. Nice. Good job. My guinea pig has a very cyst, and my vet says we need to spay her. Do you have information or tips for helping me and my guinea pig through this? I know it's a risky procedure. Okay, so one of the things you need to take into consideration before doing considering a surgery is how old is my guinea pig and what is the body condition. If she is very skinny already and just kind of frail, then it's tough. I don't think I would do a surgery on my guinea pig. So now the age is also a concern if she's up there, and usually it's the older females that get the problems with the hormones. But what you want to ask your vet is if she is a candidate for hormonal injections. Our vet uses something called Cystorlin, which is a injection that does miracles, at least for our guinea pigs. If they have the hair loss, the hair will grow back. All the symptoms just disappear with this injection, and that would work if it is indeed cysts. But sometimes cysts are accompanied with other things, like it could be, some growths inside or cancerous tumor growing that can also be part of it. So in that case, you would have to do the surgery. But you can ask the vet if they feel something inside other than cysts. That's the only way really to know, unless you just want to do an exploratory surgery. They don't really do that on guinea pigs. Okay, the messages go so fast, so I gotta kind of go back and forth and try getting a little better. Thank you. I got some on my desk actually. My guinea pigs only eat lettuce, hay, and pellets. Should I try and add some other vitamins to their diet? Well, lettuce, if that's all they eat, like what kind of lettuce? So you want to always make sure you feed a varied diet, which includes all kinds of stuff. We try and feed like at least 3 different things, veggies or fruits in the evening. We do our main dinner. So we'll do like a piece of carrot, a chunk of cucumber, and 2 leaves of romaine lettuce, for instance. So we know that they get a variety of vitamins and minerals and everything they need. So you want to definitely try and do that. So it depends on if there's only one particular lettuce that you're feeding and they're eating, what are the minerals and the vitamins in that particular lettuce. So, but whenever you are concerned about the vitamin C intake of your guinea pig, then just get the liquid vitamin C. I'm so sorry. Goodness.
I'm sorry, guys. I screwed you
Yeah,
up. It's my bad.
it's
It's all Julia's fault. It's
all
my
your fault.
I'm writing down the winners. I had to steal papers underneath it.
So get some liquid vitamin C and just do 1 ml a day. If your guinea pigs are eating normally and eating all the good stuff and the food and the veggies and I do not believe that you need to feed a synthetic vitamin C in order to meet their need for vitamin C. There should be plenty in the food.
Did you inject yourself? Lysol?
I have 8 beautiful piggies. Wow, it just disappears.
Saw it.
You and Scotty have been a godsend of knowledge, and I thank you. Oh, thank you. It's very sweet. My guinea pig's wee is white. Is that okay? We call it cloudy. And yes, it is actually quite normal that they have that pee. It doesn't mean that I need to stop giving them calcium food, or that they have kidney stones, or that they are prone to get kidney stones. I mean, it's just their way of getting rid of excess calcium, I suppose. I mean, because it is kind of a calcium matter. But that does not mean that you need to cut down on your calcium for the guinea pigs. I don't believe that is a healthy thing. So yeah, cloudy pee is normal. How long can you have one guinea pig just by itself? Well, it would be best to never have a guinea pig by itself. So how long, would you be able to have a guinea pig by itself? Just try and make it as short as possible. I'm having a hard time finding liquid vitamin C in Canada. Yeah, what you can do is actually maybe just go in the health food stores And that's usually where they have it. And just see if they have like a children's liquid vitamin C or even an adult liquid vitamin C. It's all the same stuff, really. And try and make it no sugar to see if they have one without sugar. Guinea pigs don't really need sugar. We got all the stuff set up for next week, huh? Yeah, we'll show it. We'll show it. Oh man, thank you
look
so
at
much.
that.
Oh, and it's cold too.
Service. That looks good. I'm gonna bring my spray.
Thank you, Urs. My guinea pig has lost weight, and I think it is because of mange.
Okay.
What can I do to help him gain weight? Well, why do you think it's because of mites? They're usually, when they have mites, it's usually pretty obvious because the coat starts to kind of thin, they start to stretch, they get scabs. That's what mites are. You want to use a treatment, ivermectin treatment, which is also a preventative against mites, but I don't really think that would be causing. I mean, you would know if you're getting, sorry, I'm just, what happens, I want to say so many things at the same time, and then my brain just like doesn't, make its way to my mouth. I think something else is going on rather than mites, but if you think that your guinea pig has mites, do the treatment, because you want to do it as a preventative anyway. How do you do your guinea pig's vitamins if they don't eat their veggies? So we use a little syringe, like a 1 milliliter syringe. Let me grab it. Thank you. And all the way full. And that is what we do directly into the mouth. Guinea pig doesn't have lice or fleas, and the vet didn't detect any mites. Is there a reason why she might be itchy? Is she losing hair as well? That's a question. Is she losing hair or getting scabs? Now, this is the thing, is that unfortunately, when vets, they are not as familiar with the skin problems that guinea pigs can have. So it can be that they just don't recognize it and don't think that there is a problem because they don't really see it or recognize it. Often when they do a scraping, and they'll do a scraping to see what's going on, if there's lice or if there are fungus can also cause itching, and they come back negative a lot of the time. So then what happens is the animal doesn't get treated because the vet couldn't diagnose it. So that's why I always say just treat for both and start the preventative treatments. I have, I think the video that I just released actually has all that information on it. It's about itching. My guinea pig is itchy. Can you get Bannaback at the pharmacy? No, you can't. It's specifically formulated for pets, and you can get it online or at the pet store maybe. My guinea pigs never drink from the water bottle. Do you have a bowl in there as well? Because if they have a bowl, some guinea pigs do like to drink from their bowl. But you say never, that obviously can't be because they wouldn't be around anymore, right? Because they need to drink. If you feed tons of veggies, like tons of lettuces and stuff, they get a lot of water from that as well. So that will definitely get their, make their liquid intake less. My guinea pigs have a wood tunnel and they're always chewing it and then they swallow the pieces. Should I be stopping them or will they be fine? It's only small pieces that they swallow. They're gonna be fine. I've actually never in all the years had a case where a guinea pig had something stuck or had some damage inside from eating something that it shouldn't, like, the wood. They like chew, even plastic. They will sometimes chew on like the chloroplast and stuff. It's like, where did it go? I'm telling you, I've never had a problem with that. So don't worry about it. Honestly, never. With dogs, you can have it where, something gets stuck and it causes a blockage. But with guinea pigs, for some reason, it goes in, it comes out. How to fix the hormonal thing for the hair loss on their back. Well, the one thing you could do is, we discussed it earlier actually, is, well, to do a full spay. That'll fix it, get all that stuff out, and then that'll do it. Or ask the vet for cystolin injections. If she is a candidate for that, then you don't have to go through surgery, and you might get all the hair to grow back that way. Much easier, much better, really. You know, much better for the guinea pig. All right, looking at all your questions. I can't keep up. I'm so sorry. Do you know your guinea pig poop is a great fertilizer? Hi, Kitty, Sunshine. Yes, I do.
Same with horse poop.
Horse poop, all kinds of poop. As long as the animal is not a meat eater, because that is actually toxic.
Yeah. Adriana?
Yes, that's the lady who made the fleece liner.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. How can I keep my guinea pigs from making a huge mess with their water bottles? They always play with them and create huge wet spots. Now, my question would be first, is there one in particular that does it? Because I have noticed that some guinea pigs that have hyperthyroidism, which then they develop this enormous thirst, this need to just drink constantly. And what happens is that they're always at that bottle, but they're not necessarily always, you know, they a lot of it falls out of their mouth and creates a big wet spot. So if there is one in particular that just really is drinking a lot, then maybe there's something else going on. So there could be hyperthyroidism. And the other thing to look for is that they're usually ravenous and want to eat all the time, like, oh my god, food. So perhaps that's what's going on. And other than that, if it's not something, a physical reason causing it, and they just like doing it, there's really not much you can do about it. You could consider putting brick under the water bottle, like just a normal brick for a house, because what happens is the water gets absorbed into the brick, and it doesn't, and then evaporates. So the bricks are very porous. So that's a nice tip there. And then it's actually really nice in the summer because it keeps everything a little cool as well. What type of brand of pellets do you feed? We have our own Piggies Choice pellets, and we don't have those available for commercial for people to buy. We just use them here. We've been thinking about doing that. We just, have it now in small batches, but it is an alfalfa. I've actually got the ingredients right in front of me. So it is alfalfa. It's all organic, 100% organic. It has oats, it has peas, it has wheat mill run, which is not the same as wheat, because wheat is the powdery stuff. The mill run is actually a fiber. It's the fibers outside of the kernel, and that actually is really good for keeping, everything healthy inside. It's got organic rice bran, organic sunflower seeds, organic. So flaxseed, coconut flour, kelp, diatomaceous earth, Redmond salt, Redmond conditioner, hydrolyzed yeast extract, organic yucca mineral, and a vitamin premix, organic garlic, thyme, anise oil, cinnamon, anise, and organic rosemary oil. So that's our food. And why I like it so much is because there's no filler or binder. So that's a big one, right? The wheat, the soy, and the corn are three things that guinea pigs have no business eating, really. In the wild, they would never eat that. They just don't. They wouldn't. So I always look at that. When I look at a guinea pig food, I want to make sure that it doesn't have those type of ingredients. Unfortunately, most guinea pig foods are made with either one or two or three of those three ingredients, unfortunately. I'm planning a video where I am going to talk about the ingredients in every single guinea pig food on the market. I've been collecting every single one. There's a bunch. My goodness, I didn't even know how many different kinds of guinea pig pellets there are in the market. I just want to talk about all the ingredients and what's in it. So everyone who will watch it, whatever pellet you're feeding, it will be there. We'll be talking about it. We've got huge boxes full of it already. I'm just waiting on a few more from from Petco actually. Should I get a bigger den for my guinea pigs because they never share, and is guinea pigs nipping each other's ears okay? You know, all depends. Nipping each other's ears. No, you rather not, but sometimes they'll just get into a little, you know, quarrel, and that can happen. But if you think your cage is too small and that's why they're quarreling, then for sure, because that's a big one when it comes to guinea pigs getting along, is to having the cage that is big enough. So at least have the size of the Midwest cage, which is, I don't know how big it is, at least 47 inches, I think, in length. But Midwest guinea pig habitat, that is the minimum size that we allow for 2 guinea pigs when we're doing adoptions. I let my guinea pigs run around on my driveway twice a week. Can that give them bumblefoot? Nope. In fact, it should be the other way around. Just because it's hard doesn't mean that that's going to really hurt their little feet at all. Having your guinea pigs walk around is great because they will get blood flowing through those little paws, and that will in fact prevent bumblefoot. If they're just sitting constantly, they get pressure sores on the feet as well from just sitting, and especially if the cage is smaller, that is what causes the bumblefoot. So having them run around on the driveway is going to be really good for them. So it prevents bumblefoot. So good job. No sweet potatoes. You know, that's right. I did say no sweet potatoes. Also culturally, I did mention that as well. There's so many different foods that people feed culturally that we would never thought of. You know, the sweet potato, it's not like a potato. It's a whole different thing. But it's still a root. And they're not supposed to eat roots. But listen, everything in moderation. Just if they like it, just give them a little bit. You know, don't just pile it on. But that's totally fine. But I do know they love the greens of the potato, sweet potato. How can I convince my parents to get me guinea pigs? I have a hamster. I've taken care of him pretty well, but they aren't convinced. Well, I guess you got to do better in trying to convince them. I know. I was not allowed guinea pig. I didn't even have a hamster or nothing. It's probably why I ended up with my ranch with all these animals. But I know it's not easy because I wanted a dog and a pony and I wanted everything, and I wasn't allowed any. So I know, but just you know, show them that you're consistent. I think is what they're looking for. Consistency, meaning that you are going to feed them every night. You are going to, you know, clean that cage every week. So somehow, if you can show them that you can do something consistently, then maybe that will help them. Okay? Good luck, Manny. My guinea pig bites me when I touch her or touch her food. Is that something normal? I am worried that it is not. And you always say guinea pigs don't bite. I did a video on just that actually. My guinea pigs, about guinea pigs biting. Guinea pigs usually don't bite, but they can. They sure have teeth, so sometimes they will. And I found that it's often the very outgoing personalities that are very, you know, sure of themselves are the ones that tend to nip. And yeah, you come close to them and they'll try and bite, and there's just some of them, but it's, I'd say the percentage is very, very small, and unfortunately there's not much that you can do to make her stop her from doing that. There really isn't any tips or tricks that I have. It's just something that they do, and you know, the nice thing is though that they sometimes will grow out of it. They will stop doing it at a certain point. So, but never try and admonish your guinea pig or a little tap on the nose or anything, because that's just not going to work, and the guinea pig's not going to know what on earth just happened. So,
scared.
Yeah. If your guinea pig has soft poo, okay, one of my favorite subjects. That happens a lot when guinea pigs get soft poo. So, the first thing you want to do is do not remove the veggies from the diet, because you're really doing the animal a disfavor. And I don't think that that the veggies cause soft poop if you're feeding lots of veggies, because you know what, my boys, I feed them so much veggies all the time, especially now when I'm foraging and I'm just piling it on, and no, they don't get runny poo or anything from the vegetables. So don't, I know it says it online, like first thing you can do is cut down. I think you're doing them a disfavor because they really need the food and they need the vitamins and minerals in the greens. Now, there could be many reasons why they're getting soft poo. I think one of the ones would be bugs. They can get bacteria in their gut that causes soft poo. And they can get, this is another one that's not much known, there's not much known about it, but they can get fungus, systemic fungus that can cause an upset and that can cause their poo to be very soft and stinky as well. But with the bacteria as well, it will become very stinky. So if you're really concerned and it's a constant thing, then have the vet do some kind of a culture or have a look at the poo to see what might be causing it. If maybe there's a specific antibiotic that might work and kill whatever is in there. So that's what I would do. Urinary tract infection, usually Bactrim is the antibiotic that the vets use for urinary tract infection. But if you're concerned about a urinary tract infection, I have found that a lot of times it's actually bladder stones and not necessarily just a urinary tract infection. So I think that the best thing to do would be to do an x-ray. One x-ray is all you're going to need. One x-ray, sorry guys, I'm just sweaty. How hot is it here? Oh, it went down actually. It's only 77. Yeah. X-ray, and just establish that it's not coming from a bladder stone, and then you know at least that, and then you can, focus on the urinary tract infection. When should you change a guinea pig to adult pellets? So the thing is with that is that I don't believe that only young guinea pigs need to eat alfalfa hay or alfalfa pellets. I think that all guinea pigs are fine eating alfalfa. And I know a lot of people disagree with that, and they're going to say, oh, this lady's crazy, and that's fine, whatever. I'll take it on the chin. But so I like here, they all get the pellets that we feed that is organic sun-dried alfalfa pellets. So we don't actually have baby food or adult food. We don't make a distinction, and they all just get the alfalfa-based pellets. And then they get the Timothy hay because they just prefer the Timothy hay over the alfalfa hay. So we feed Timothy hay, and I think that is a nice balance there between the two. Your guinea pigs chew the cardboard constantly, and I wanted to know if it's safe. Is it safe if they eat like tons of it all the time? Maybe you want to, replace it with something else, but I think it should be okay. Like I mentioned this earlier too, that whatever goes in always comes out on the other end, and I've never heard of a blockage in a guinea pig, so usually it's okay. But if they really start eating it a lot, and they tend to like that, they like papers for some reason. There's always piggies that are like eating paper or the name cards, and they're actually eating it. But if there's a lot of it, maybe just find them something else. Hi, Miss Guinea Pigs Are Us. Thank you for being a moderator today. How do you hold a guinea pig without them kicking their legs and squirming? I did a video on that. Actually, how to hold your guinea pig, how to pick up your guinea pig, what's the safest way and the most comfortable for you and your guinea pig. So find it. It's there. Mo, this is a good one. My guinea pig squeaked twice while pooping, but it's been a few days and I haven't heard any more squeaks. Should I take her to the vet? So I hear that a lot where people say that the guinea pig was making a painful sound when going to the bathroom. And usually what it is that it's not while pooping, it's while peeing, actually. It's usually caused by a stone that is in the bladder. Now, you say that you haven't heard it, it's probably because that stone has now passed. And that is, a lot of the time, that is that's the case with the situation you're describing. So you're probably okay. But if you keep hearing it, and also check the bottom. If the bottom is like wet or not like completely clean and dry as it is supposed to, then definitely go to the vet because there might be a recurring problem there. And unfortunately, guinea pigs are prone to get bladder snouts. Very sad. I took my guinea pig, Podrick, little Podrick, to the vet today, actually. Brian helped me because I was busy here to transport him because he started to lose weight, like unexplainable, because he is eating fine. There's nothing going on with his teeth. He actually eats like nice, healthy appetite. You know, everything looks fine. His eyes are good. His coat's clear. But he's losing a lot of weight, and he's not old enough to have the kind of age-related weight loss. So we don't know what it is. X-ray looks fine. We did blood, so today we did blood, so I'm going to get those results back. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. But it's an interesting little medical thing going on here with one of my pigs. So I'll keep everybody updated on that. My guinea pigs have red spots on the back of their feet. Do they have bumblefoot? I see a lot of piggies sometimes that have like a little redder spot area, more pink, like a darker pink than the rest of the foot. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are getting bumblefoot, but it's definitely something you want to keep an eye on, because that could be that there is more pressure on that particular area that then in turn causes, you know, maybe this beginning of a bumblefoot or could turn into bumblefoot. So I always advise really keep a good eye on it. And if you really start to look like it's starting to get kind of infected and really super like red, then go to the vet and maybe get some antibiotics. And also start soaking the feet. But you don't have to do it if it just looks a little red. I mean, that's kind of normal, but you can move on to the next stage of that if it really becomes super evident. So I think I'm running super behind on everyone because I'm scrolling, but you can't see me scroll. It's so weird, but I'm scrolling up right now and seeing what I got. Picking out the ones I want to answer. The ones I don't want to answer, no, I'm kidding. Hi, Tina Webb. Yeah, guys, what's up with that? 140 people watching and only 44 likes. What antibiotics for urinary tract infection? I answered that. That's Bactrim. Okay, I'm running so behind on everything. I let my guinea pigs out when it's around 60, 70 degrees. Should I let them out in warmer or cooler? Or is that okay for them? That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's good. I'm more concerned about the heat with guinea pigs than I am with the cold. Because the cold, they have nice fur coats. They can withstand the cold pretty good. Not when it's freezing. I mean, listen, you really don't want to have guinea pigs outside. It's too hot in the summer no matter where you are, and it gets probably a little too cold in the winter. Even though Europe is very common to have your guinea pigs in outdoor hutches. Very, very common where I'm from. That's how we used to have our guinea pigs. In England, definitely. I think Germany, just everywhere in Europe, really. But I think there is a better way to do it, and that's just to keep them indoors. I think it's just much better. You know, even though they've been doing it forever, doesn't mean it was right. So keep your guinea pigs inside. So you make sure it's not too hot and too cold. But 60, 70 is great to be outside. The one thing you want to really be careful of when you're having them outside, even if it is, you know, not a very hot day, is the sun. If there is any sun out, you want to make sure you have something covered so that there is shade. Because if the sun is there, they can still overheat from the sun, which is that happens more often than I care to, you know, think about, because I hear it a lot of the time, and I've seen it myself actually. I've seen it happen myself, and I just started the rescue, and that happened to me, and they'll never forget. It was the most horrible thing. It was like a cool day, and I had some boys, and they were running around and having fun, and then before I knew it, boom, they all just, you know, were like lying down and not doing so good. They did survive it, but You gotta be careful with that. Yes, Isabella Stevenson. Fruit trees and the leaves of fruit trees. Yes, there are certain fruit trees that they can eat the leaves. Yes. I want to look it up. Is Scotty here? I see everyone saying, oh, hey, Scotty. Scotty's here. I'm only just now catching up with that. I think I'm running, I don't know, 10 minutes late. Let me just catch up. Let me just try and catch up. Wait, I missed something here. Michael Eichelberger. Michael, thank you so much. Did you see a donation from Michael? Thank you. How to tell your guinea pig's age? All right, I like that one. So the best way to tell is by their nails. That's the best way of telling. You can tell by the thickness of the nails. You can tell by the color of the nails how old a guinea pig is. You can tell by the sharpness. If it's really pointy, usually means it's a younger guinea pig. If they're really not sharp at all anymore, so usually means it's an older piggy. If they become thicker, that often is because it's an older piggy as well. So and I should do a video on that actually, and have some different guinea pigs' feet for everyone to look at. When do guinea pigs start getting the calluses on the foot pads? Tina, hi Tina. Well, that happens, it can happen as early as a year and a half, really. The little side spurs, as we call them, or inside where the little, individual little pads are, they can get little, dry pieces on it. So it can start as early as that, but definitely when they get older, they are definitely more susceptible. Jade, hi Jade, Manuka honey. So where can you get Manuka honey? You probably want the medical grade Manuka honey. You can get it on Amazon. Just put medical grade Manuka honey. My kitty, that's so cute. Ian friends, I put Manuka honey in my espresso. Nice. Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's expensive too. It's great as a natural antibiotic. Like for instance, when we deal with the bumblefoot, really bad bumblefeet, where the foot's all infected and stuff, we like to put a big glob of the honey on it, and that actually works. There you go, Tina. You got it. Medical grade. Ooh, this is a good one. Ariel asks, can guinea pigs die if they overeat? And my answer is absolutely not. Because if a guinea pig is full, they'll stop eating. So you can just feed your guinea pig unlimited food. And I always say this, feed your guinea pig unlimited food, because that's what they would do in the wild. They would just eat all day long, as much as they need and want, and then they will just stop eating because they're done, once they know they've had enough. So you read online that you have to measure this and measure that and only give a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I just, I don't agree with that. I honestly think you should I always say, just pile it on, because they don't overeat. And they need to eat constantly. Healthy guinea pigs eat. So you want to just feed. Do you accept adoptions from out of state if we drive to pick up the piggies? Is there a mile limit? Hi, Renee. Actually, we do. But you have to, our thing is that you do come in person to adopt. So, and is there a mile limit? No, there isn't. So you can just make sure, fill out the adoption form and then take it from there. Miranda. Hoi, Miranda. Ketchup? Scotty, what are you talking about?
Scotty?
I missed something. He's talking about ketchup. I'm like, I don't know.
Why are you talking about ketchup, Scotty?
Why are you talking about ketchup? But I'm running behind also, so I'm gonna just go.
It's hard.
back.
It's hard.
It's so hard. Ooh, Guinea pig lady says, I found a pea-sized lump in my guinea pig's neck. What should I do? Okay. So it's a pea-sized lump, and it's right here, usually right in the middle, right? So that could actually be, it could be the beginning of like an abscess that could be causing that. Sometimes antibiotics can work if you put that, if you start antibiotics while this is, but it's still like a little lump, and that might actually work very well, and it will disappear. However, if it's caused by a hyperthyroid, then that's a whole different story, because that is not going to go away with antibiotics. So you want to observe and make sure that, figure out what it is, because if it's a hyperthyroid, then the guinea pig will be drinking a lot of water. Usually will be drinking lots of water and will be ravenous and wanting to eat all the time. Eat, food. And then they have that little nodule that's a little more swollen in the neck. Okay? It's like the gland there. Okay, hi, I'm Maddie. I got my guinea pig Paco from Petco a few months ago, and I've noticed him sneezing. Is there any way I can change that?
I know exactly what's wrong.
Yeah, I know exactly. So, Maddie, so unfortunately, I think that about 65% of the guinea pigs that come from Petco and PetSmart and the big, the kind of pet stores that buy from the same kind of bulk suppliers that have like warehouses full of breeding animals and stuff, they just don't come from the best of circumstances. So I found that a lot of people that come here with the babies, they are sneezing. They have an upper respiratory infection. I just did a video on sneezing, actually, how important it is, because a lot of people don't realize that sneezing is not normal, and they're not supposed to sneeze. So if that's ignored, you can just tell they're not thriving. They're a little skinny. They're just a little, the eyes are a little dull, and then that can turn into pneumonia, and it can, be really bad. So if you're guinea pig sneezing like that, then I can guarantee you that she has an upper respiratory infection. So you need to get some antibiotics. Now, Baytril is usually the one that we use for sneezing. And what is also very interesting is that often when they have the sneezing, there is no sound in the lungs that would indicate that there is an upper respiratory. It's either sound in the lungs, or there is sneezing with no sound in the lungs, or sound lungs with no sneezing. I mean, it's really odd, but that's just what it is. But yeah, your pig needs antibiotics. It's a joke. Yeah, I guess we're talking about Scotty and the ketchup. I figured he's always joking. Do I need to go to the vet to get calluses pulled off? No, you don't get them pulled off, because you have to nip them off very gently. They have to be taken off. I use like a cuticle cutter, because it's really nice. It's sharp, yet it's not, you can still handle it. It's not like terrible. You can do it yourself, but if you're not comfortable, because it's one level up from doing the nails. So unless you're very comfortable doing the nails, then maybe you should ask if the veterinarian can cut off the calluses for you. And you do want to keep on top of the calluses, because they can actually tear the pad if they really grow long, and they sometimes do. They'll grow like really long, and if it gets caught on something, that might just damage the whole foot. So Kitty, yeah, you adopted a guinea pig from Petco, and you got a sick guinea pig that was sneezing, and you had to spend lots of money on the vet bills. Yeah, unfortunately, that is extremely common. I also have a video on that, which is called what is it called? Gosh, I forget. But it's, about the business of selling guinea pigs, really, and I explain exactly how it works and why they do and say what they do. And guinea pigs can eat blueberries. Oh yes, guinea pigs love blueberries. Brandon, where can you get ivermectin? You can get it at Amazon, actually. You can just Google it, ivermectin. You want to get if you just have a few guinea pigs, then go for the ivermectin horse wormer paste, because it's the paste that is more economical if you just have a few guinea pigs and you just need. And I know it's weird. It's for horses. It's a wormer for horses, but don't worry about that. It's a pea-sized amount that you just put directly in their mouth, and that is perfect preventative. How often can guinea pigs have fruits? You know, you can feed them every other day a little bit of fruit. That's fine. You know, it's just there's so much of these people online that I call them the guinea pig police. Like it's only them. They know what you should and shouldn't do, and what you feed and what you shouldn't feed. Right? We all know it. We've
like
all
a
come
product
across
of
it.
the overly PC culture is like these people that
Yeah, product
this
of
is
the
only
overly
way to do
PC
it,
culture
like,
kind of thing. Like
if you
my
do it
way is
any
the
other
only
way,
way.
you're
Yeah,
a
do it
horrible
any
person.
other way, you're a horrible person kind of thing. Yeah. So I call them the guinea pig police, and it's funny because some people started using that word as well, saying, "Oh, it's the guinea pig police." But you know, just don't get caught up in all the, oh my gosh, am I doing it right? And I should only give like a little teaspoon of this or a little, you know, just because otherwise I'm a bad person, and they're like, you know, telling me that I like shouldn't have guinea pigs and stuff, and it can get really bad out there, and a lot of bullying and stuff online about that. And yeah, Ursula's here with the dinner, so they're all going crazy.
Still behind on your. Still behind.
I am still behind, right? Yeah. But
I set up the table for.
so, what is dinner today?
Romaine, like always. Romaine. And then I got a bucket with some apples, carrots, and cabbage.
Cabbage.
Oh no, not cabbage.
No, not cabbage. Yeah. So, I know, right? We were just talking about the guinea pigs. So yeah, they're getting carrot, apple, and cabbage and romaine today. So cabbage, as many of you have been led to believe, is the worst thing in the world for guinea pigs, but it's not. Cabbage is perfectly fine to feed. It don't cause them gas. It doesn't cause them stomach upsets. And in fact, this is only in the United States where people think that it's bad, because if you go to Europe, and England, and the Netherlands, and Germany, they will be feeding cabbage as part of a regular diet. Do I bring my guinea pigs inside when it's raining or when it's cold? That makes me think that they're living outside, so I would bring them inside permanently. Are guinea pig cubes good for their pigs? Good for your pig's teeth? Timothy cubes are something that they actually don't. Most of the pigs don't like them very much. So, and they're good for their teeth. It's just, you know, you don't need to feed certain foods because they will wear their teeth down. A healthy guinea pig that doesn't have a problem, that eats normally, will have healthy teeth. So it's not like a rabbit where you need to give them certain things, or, you know, it's not like that with guinea pigs. So if they're healthy, they're eating fine, then their teeth should be fine as well. Guinea pigs are not allowed in the sun. No, definitely not in the sun. And I saw something there. I want to just double check. Oh, word to the wise. If you're in the US, avoid groups in the UK. They often do things differently. Yeah, you know, again, it's the cultural thing. It's very different. And maybe, well, I'm from the Netherlands, so I belong in both worlds, right? I'm in the American guinea pig groups, and I'm in the European and the UK groups and stuff. And so, I know, I see it all the time, the difference there. And I see, wow, you know, cabbage is a perfectly fine thing to feed. You know, who knew? And I know this because I am from the Netherlands. I used to feed it back then when I was like, 18, 19 in my guinea pigs. But yeah, there's a lot of different opinions out there. And it gets tough figuring out like what is good and what's not, you know? It gets tough. But just really don't get bullied. Really don't. It's not worth it. Don't fall for it. Don't, if you feel that, you're getting any kind of negative vibe from a group that you're with, or you're just not comfortable and it doesn't make you feel good inside, and just go away. Just don't leave the group, seriously, and find another group that's nicer, because this should never be about bullying or, being made feel uncomfortable. It's not. And in fact, that goes for anything in life. Just walk away from it. Okay? You just want love and good vibes. Have I considered working with our vet to make a webpage to help teach other vets to be better for their areas? Well, we are thinking of, hoping to open our own clinic where the vets will be working with other vets to teach them at the clinic as well. And it'll be like a kind of a low-cost community clinic. So yeah, no, we've been thinking of ways to do that for a while now. So it'll happen. It just takes a lot of time, and there's only so much one has of it. Red cabbage? Yep, red cabbage is fine. Rainy England, guinea pig lady, that is awesome because I don't like the sun and I love rainy England. Can you get guinea pig sticks? Judy, yes, Judy, you can, absolutely. We always recommend for boys, but only if they're like aggressive and they can't get along with other boys, we will fix them. Females, we usually don't, as a rule, fix the females. They do that with dogs and cats, and they fix everything. It's just very expensive here in the U.S. It's cheaper in other places, but especially so here in California, it's not uncommon to have to pay $500 for a spay or a neuter on your guinea pig. So I think that's why people are not, and us as well, are not so inclined to do a lot of that unless we really need to. But yeah, guinea pig females it might be a good thing actually to spay them as a preventative, because there's a lot of females that get the cysts and tumors and all kinds of growths down there. Do we have a hard time finding volunteers? Yeah, we do actually. We do. We have a really wonderful team of volunteers, and most of them have been here for a long time. I think people have a certain idea of what they're going to be doing when they come here, and then they realize that it's not all about just petting guinea pigs and holding guinea pigs and stuff, that they realize that, wow, this is actually a lot of work, because on Saturdays when we're doing adoptions and the health checks and stuff for people, man, it is busy and we don't stop. It's crazy. So I think a lot of people, right? A lot of people forget.
Hectic.
Come and talk about it. It's hectic.
It's hectic, you guys. You guys, if you have the chance to, you should come see us on a Saturday sometime in person.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, and Julia's gonna.
Okay, well, you guys
I'm
can
gonna
come
tell
with me
you
while I
about-
feed the guinea pigs veggies.
I'm gonna the perfect thing. So make sure you
Okay.
don't know. I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't. You have to mess it up because you can't.
Yeah.
Scotty is here as well.
Hi, Scotty.
Oh, you're in the UK, and you learn a lot from Scotty and Sass since having guinea pigs. And that means I find some UK habits surprising. Yeah, it is actually. There's a lot of things that they do that are a little different, and some are okay, and others I kind of think, wow, really? It might be interesting actually to put Europe and American and put everything in columns and to see how different it is.
I'm pretty sure my
but
guinea pig has mites and no vets will see him due to emergencies only. Do you have any advice?
You can talk about the ivermectin.
Yeah, so we do use ivermectin as a preventative and treatment for mites, lice, and internal parasites. So if you suspect that they have mites, then go ahead and start treating with that. How often should they use the ivermectin if they suspect that they're treating for mites?
If they are treating for active mites, then they have to do ivermectin
Once
once
a
a
week?
week.
Once a week, okay.
Once a week, and they have to do baths once a week as
Yeah,
well.
the
And then I think for a month they have to do
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah. So about 4 weeks. Oh, is Scotty not showing up to people anymore? Is he still here? The best pellet food? Honestly, we mill our own pellets because we like to have no additional like additives like soybean extract or anything like that. So just looking for ones that have the least amount of fillers, which is like corn and soybean and stuff like that. Hi, Scotty. Okay, you guys are gonna come with me while I feed vegetables and we'll see all the pigs. Yes, you missed the raffle today, but it will be next week too. And we still have yet to show the prizes for next week. So let me flip you guys around. And we're gonna give the guinea pigs, whoop, camera's flipping around on me. Let me tighten you guys up.
So who else needs these?
Everyone,
Everyone. Okay.
just grab a handful and we'll say hi. Hi, Bubba. These
They
are
all
our
got
medical pigs.
They all got those, right?
Yes.
Medical or skinnies?
Do you want to?
Oh yeah, we can actually take this off. Sorry guys, I am holding this right now. Give me 1 second. I am going to make this a little easier to hold. All right, that's Julia. Bye, Chris. There's a sneak peek of what's for next week. We will. What's the best quality of Timothy hay to feed? Well, we actually we're very lucky because our ranch manager, Luis, searches for the best, greenest hay possible, delivered by, I think, one of the feed stores that we work with. But I know, Oxbow has some great hay, and Small Pet Select also has some great hay. So those are two great options. Yes, if you really, like Julia said, yeah, if you want to get good hay, go to a feed store. They will give you. My pigs are picky, yes. South Carolina, Dana or Danae, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. I know it's really hard to find rescues. Sometimes rescues will have their pigs listed on petfinder.com. I know some rescues do use that platform to showcase their guinea pigs. So you can try petfinder.com. Podrick is in here. He is eating his dinner. They all like to take their dinner inside of their hideys. He's in there right now. Is he in the back cage? No, he's right here. He's in this little space house. The 50-pound box from Oxbow, yeah, that's probably a good one. What should you do if your piggy is biting? Well, you have to identify why your piggy is biting. Is he biting you? Is he biting their hideys? Is he biting? What is your piggy biting? If your piggy is biting you, like actually biting you hard, they could have some kind of discomfort. They might be telling you something. I know sometimes they nip when they're telling you that they just want to be put down, put back into their house. They get, they can only handle so much of us sometimes, and so they kind of like nip us, or they want to go potty. They want to go back to their house so that they can go potty. So they're actually trying to warn you before, before they pee on you. Katie, Timothy hay is good. It's okay. Personally, I have tried Katie myself. It's not as green as I would like it to be, and it's really, the bags are so small and it can be so expensive. For example, we sell this giant bag here. I know all of you guys can't come here, but this is a giant like garbage bag, and it's.
But you'd be able to get this kind of size at a feed store.
Yeah, you can get it at a feed store if you have one nearby. And we only sell that bag for $25, and that lasts for like 2.5 months for 2 pigs. So I would definitely, instead of going to the pet store and buying Katie or any other big name brands, I would definitely look at a feed store nearby. You will get a lot more hay, and it'll be definitely more cost efficient. And it'll encourage you to be feeding them more hay, because I notice a lot of people don't tend to feed as much hay. Definitely, hay is number one. That's one of the things that I have to tell a lot of people when they're adopting, because I think there's a misnotion that you should be feeding your guinea pigs a lot of veggies. They do need veggies for their diet. It's significant, but 80% of their diet is hay. So definitely make sure that you're finding the best kind of hay and enough hay for them. Good. Usually piggies will more likely eat green hay instead of brown hay. Yes, orchard grass as a variety, yeah, it does work. The only thing with orchard grass is that it's a lot softer. So you definitely want to make sure that they're getting more Timothy in there, just because Timothy is a little more coarse, and that definitely helps with the teeth grinding down their teeth. And it definitely provides for a healthier weight guinea pig. They will definitely eat it more. So piggies have been fed their dinner. That's Bomba right there. What fruits and veggies should you feed your piggy? We have a list on our website, but Saskia always says almost any veggie goes. There is actually a great, some great websites that you can find, like, a good variety of lists, but I would definitely not be afraid to try most veggies. Obviously, leafy greens are number one. All leafy greens are their favorites. What else? What do you feed your pigs?
I like to, since romaine is one of their favorite things of all time, I like to switch it up and switch out like red leaf or green leaf lettuce as well with the romaine to give them more different kinds of leafy greens. I've given them kale before. They enjoy kale. I give it to them in moderation. What else? I'll do a lot of parsley. They love parsley. I'm not really keen on cilantro, but some pigs are.
Just try it. Try anything.
I literally went through trying so many different types. I had a list, and I would make different lists of like different ones to try, and like which ones they liked and which ones they didn't like, and then I kind of worked out what they eat, and through that have come up with kind of a schedule.
My piggies love crunchy leafy stuff. So like kale is my pig's favorite.
My pigs love bell pepper.
Bell peppers. And bell peppers is
Cucumber.
not poisonous. I think I saw somebody on here that said
Every part of the bell pepper is good for them to eat.
Oh, I know. I even give them the stem.
Or the seeds and the stem.
I even give them the stems. Yeah, don't be afraid.
It's all gone.
I mean, we feed bell
like, less
peppers
than an
here all the time. I mean, at least once a week we feed bell peppers.
And as a treat, every once in a while, I'll give them a whole thing of corn on the cob.
The corn. Yeah, corn on the cob is fun too. They love that.
Like raw, and then they can eat. They'll enjoy eating like the hair, the husk, and everything after the corn. And it's really adorable to watch them eat corn on the cob.
Josh Dunn wants to know, what are some reasons a guinea pig rescue would reject your adoption application? Well, we can't speak for all other rescues, but I know that for us, and I've done a lot of them, cage size is number one. So important, cage size, because guinea pigs, if they were to live in the wild, they're roaming free.
They're nomadic species.
Yeah.
They are grazers who move across, they can move like miles at night.
Yeah, so for you to put them in a small pet store cage, it really confines them, and it's for an unhappy life. So cage size is number one, at least for us. Multiple pigs, definitely another
yes.
must.
If you're not willing to get more than one pig, then it's kind of difficult for us to be able to work with that because it's proven that they need a companion.
Saskia, what do you think are what would make
Because it's so loud.
Yeah.
what would make you reject an adoption application? We can't speak for other rescues, but for us, I said cage size and amount of piggies are definitely.
Yeah, so absolutely. And the other thing is, which I'm really not keen on, is when the guinea pigs are just for the children. So I always will make a point, you can tell when people walk in and the kids are all excited, and then but the adults are kind of walking around like this. And it's like, oh gosh, I just have a feeling that it's for the children and they're not gonna really be involved or hands-on or even want the guinea pig. So the best homes would be the ones where the parents are using the kids as an excuse to get guinea pigs for themselves.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones. The ones where the parents are so excited more than the kids.
Yes.
That's
It's
definitely
all
our
about
favorite
them.
parents.
It's about all about them. So yeah, unfortunately, guinea pigs are always gotten. They get them as pets for the kids, whereas the parents are really not into it. So when I kind of sense that that's what's going on, I'll make an effort. I'll make a point of talking to the parents and say, listen, your child is going to lose interest. I mean, trust me.
They're
it's gonna
children.
happen.
They're
In fact, today
They're fickle.
I had a surrender request for a return from one of our piggies, which was an adoption that we did in March. And the reason for the return is because the children lost interest. And that happens to us too. Whereas we think that this adoption will work out, parents are, like the guinea pigs enough to step in when the kids lose the interest because they are inevitably going to lose.
I know sometimes I have a hard time convincing parents that it might not be the best decision.
Yeah, exactly. And I had a lady get upset at me recently because I was doing something on local TV and where I mentioned are guinea pigs good for kids is what the question was. And I answered the question. I said, oh, absolutely. But there was a second part of the question. So I said, yeah, but only if the parents are really into it is what I said. But of course, there was this one lady who didn't hear the second part and just heard me say, oh yeah, guinea pigs are great for kids. So she came here. She was one of those typical parents that I just described, right? She's kind of like, yeah, it's really for the kids. But she actually said that the kids were going to take care of the guinea pigs too. And they were like little. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. No, we were talking about.
6 and 5.
Yeah, we were talking about just out of toddlerhood.
Yes, and she was like, nope, the kids are going to take care of the guinea pigs. And I said, no, they're not. There's just no way.
They can barely take care of themselves.
Right. I said, exactly.
Kids.
She was convinced that that's
Are
what
they bathing themselves, taking care of themselves every day?
Yeah. So I said, listen, I honestly don't think this is a good idea because you're going to end up doing everything. Now, for one, there's no way you can expect these children to do that. And I don't think we really want guinea pigs. It's really for the kids. So, and I have a sheet with information as to why it's not a good idea to get guinea pigs for your kids. So when that happens, I always try and convince parents to not get guinea pigs, right? So I make him read this thing, and she did, and she read it, but I could just tell her energy was all, she was very upset.
I'm gonna
And
switch
she
to get
left,
better
and-
lighting on this
and-
side.
And she actually gave us
A negative
really
review,
bad
right?
Negative review, yeah.
Like we misled her.
I misled her because on the
On
TV thing I
TV,
did,
yeah.
I mentioned that guinea pigs were great for kids. And I thought, wait, did I actually say this? Sure. I had to double check myself and go back to this TV, and see it again to, make sure that I didn't actually just say that, because that would be really silly, because they are not great pets for kids.
Unless the kid's very responsible kid.
No, not for little ones.
Even-
Not
No,
little, not
even-
little. I'm talking like 12.
Even then, I mean, a lot of kids do get bored. They
Yeah.
just do.
Well, also kids.
That's on the other end of that. I was gonna say there was a woman who had come in, and her daughter wasn't even there, and she was FaceTiming her daughter, and I just got a very bad feeling because the daughter wasn't even bothering to look up and look at the guinea pigs. When her mom was in here, trying to figure out a pig for her daughter, and her your daughter showed no interest
maybe
whatsoever.
the
And I was
mother
like,
was more interested.
But yeah, and
So
I was
it's
like,
really
so
for
that's
the
good.
mother.
But the mother seemed to be a present for the daughter. Like I don't know if it was around Christmas time or something like that. It was a little while back.
It's tough.
And then I was a
gotta
little bit
kinda try
iffy.
and-
I was a little bit iffy on that one because I was like, well, if she's not showing any interest and you want her to be the primary like caregiver and take care of this pig, she has to at least fair enough to look at the pig.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's tough. And then there's the other side of the coin to consider, which is if we don't do the adoption, they are going to go to Petco.
Yep.
And then what's going to happen is that the animal's going to live in a little cage. It's going to get bad food. It's not going to get the care that we do here, that we teach people, and also the support that we provide for anyone who's adopted from us. They're not
They'll
gonna get
still
that
come
either.
here though. They'll still come here.
Yeah,
for health
sometimes,
checks.
and that's great. I love that. I love it that people, a lot of people don't find out about the rescue until after they got the babies at the pet store. But yeah, if we don't do the adoption, they're just gonna go to Petco, and then what? Then it's a
And
whole.
then it's a cycle.
That's another big bag of
And then they're gonna get
mixed
probably
emotion.
sick
And,
pig.
yeah, they're gonna get some
And
sick
if they're not
pigs.
willing to wait to adopt one, are they willing to take it to the vet and pay for this?
So I say to rescues who are super you have to this and you have to that, and they have a whole list, and it's like adopting a child, like a human child, It's like you gotta want to relax a little bit on that, because all you're doing is you're sending people to Petco. That's all you're doing at that point. So the best you can do is just to have them adopt from us while we are giving them all the information they need, and we educate them while they're here, and we make sure that they're going home with the right cage. That's the other thing.
We do not allow them to adopt without.
Yeah.
If they don't have a big enough cage, they buy it here.
So ideally, I would have everyone having guinea pigs in a 10-foot C&C cage, but that's not realistic. So,
I mean, I made it 7 foot.
So I can say, well, only if you have a 10-foot cage, you can adopt from us. But of course, that's not realistic. So,
I don't think anyone will qualify.
yeah.
The battery level is actually really good right now. Everyone's saying that we need to check the battery level for some reason. I just think it might be the
lag.
extender.
Are you guys experiencing
No, you're
any
totally
lag?
good. No, they're talking about like I guess your shirt might be like throwing them off. The design on it and the I'm not sure what's going on, but we're at more than 50% battery power here, so it's definitely not the battery on the phone. Yeah, let's show. This is what we're raffling off next week.
Yeah.
A lot of
We
items.
have- Well, to start with, we have 10 extra tickets.
10 extra tickets. Yep.
And didn't someone win today who had an extra ticket? They won an extra ticket.
More
and
than
won-
one person.
Two
won another
people
prize,
who won one of the
one
extra
extra
tickets, who won one of the bigger things. Yeah, that's awesome. We have a mug and pouch set, which is there's not many of these around anymore.
No.
And this pouch matches. It has poopies on it as well. See, poopies, poopy pouch. It's a poopy pouch. I love that. And then we have a guinea pig puzzle and a pin. Comes with the pin.
Oh, look at our pin, guys.
So these are actually available on eBay. There should be a link somewhere on our Facebook page, on our website as well, I think. But you can also get them through our website. If you go to laguineapigrescue.com and go to the store, they're there. Aren't they awesome? I
Yep.
love them.
They're well made.
Yeah.
Super well made. I had to,
They have the nice back.
took me a while to find the right place. So the puzzle,
The puzzle and the pin.
then a custom pet portrait by Allison.
Allison's one of our volunteers. She's
She's
amazing.
an amazing artist. So a custom hand-painted portrait of your guinea pig.
Yeah, so you send her a picture of your piggy and she will make you a custom portrait.
Yeah. A beautiful painting of a guinea pig. Fleece. What size is this? Because I
That's the 2x4.
It's a 2x4.
2x4. Okay, 2x4.
For a CNC cage.
Plus this, it's a small
25 inch by
25
27
by
inch.
27 inch, yeah. The 2 fleece, Spoiled Rotten Piggies t-shirt by Spoiled Rotten Piggies on
Etsy.
Etsy. She has other t-shirts on there as well. Jewelry.
Jewelry set.
Natural stone.
These are all natural stone.
And then we have, we're doing the teal, right? And one teal and two bowls,
Two matching bowls with it.
two matching bowls with it. And then we're doing
Two periwinkle
two
and one ring.
periwinkle space houses
Yeah.
and two rainbow space houses. So there's a lot for next week as well.
Yeah,
And
there
then
is.
also more tickets for
Oh yes, and then the extra 10 tickets again.
extra
Yeah.
10 tickets again.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are next week.
And then over also the pins. Those are kind of like the bonuses.
Oh yeah, we're
doing
also
6 of
doing.
those.
Yep, we're
6
drawing
of the
for that
pins.
as well.
We're drawing for those as well. So, but they're only $9.95. So, and then obviously everything goes to the Piggies. So if you want to buy one, it would be awesome. And go to eBay or to our website actually.
Yep. How do you enter the giveaway?
Oh, go to Raffle. The Raffle page on the website.
So go to the
lights.
So go to the website and then go to the raffle page, right? Yeah, the lighting's pretty bad here.
Yeah, so we got to turn around.
We gotta turn for better lighting.
Better lighting, turn around. Yeah, go to laguineapigrescue.com, raffle. And they're only $2 each. Someone who bought just one ticket today, she won the
She got the $250 Amazon.
We're doing that again.
Oh, we are.
$250
We're doing
Amazon gift
another
card.
$250 Amazon gift card next week as well. So, yeah, she only bought one ticket.
One ticket.
One
Yeah,
ticket.
Super lucky.
I mean, we have people buying 100 tickets,
Yeah.
and she bought one ticket and got the big ticket item.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful because we're doing the raffle to help other rescues as well. It's not just us. We want to support all the other rescues as well.
I don't think we mentioned. Did we mention who is benefiting from next week's raffle?
Metropolitan Guinea Pig Rescue.
The Metropolitan Guinea Pig
I hope I
Rescue.
did mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metropolitan. So Metropolitan Guinea Pig Rescue were so supportive of us when we had that big group of all the guinea pigs, North Cal guinea pigs that we rescued, and they were so supportive, and they collected donations for us, and they sent us money, and just unbelievable. It was very touching. So they're going to be our co-rescue
Yeah.
this week for this week's
We'll get some
raffle.
benefit.
Yeah, so we can pay them back a little bit, help them out.
Casanova's taking a bath. All right. Well, it's been fun.
Yes.
So thank you guys for tuning in for the raffle and for the live Q&A. We'll see you guys again next week, and thank you again for all your support.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right. Thanks, everyone.